I've been lost for years. Not because I didn't know what I loved doing, but because every single time life has gotten difficult, I walked away from it. And honestly, I think I've been doing that for most of my life. A lot of people watching this probably know me as absenceomg, but before that, there was Jason Sparkles. There was then the Sparkly Pants. And the truth is, I've been trying to create content since I was a kid. I remember being around 12 years old, uploading videos just because I genuinely loved doing it. I didn't care about strategy, I didn't care about algorithms. I wasn't even thinking about money or branding or any of that. I just loved making videos. And somehow, one of my videos hit around 10,000 views. I had over 500 subscribers, thousands of likes and comments on that video. And at the time, I didn't even fully understand what any of that meant. I was just having fun. But looking back now, I realize I already had something back then. Not fame, not success, momentum. And over the years, I kept on destroying my own momentum. I'd disappear, restart, rebrand, delete things, come back motivated again for a few weeks. Then I'd disappear again. And after years of doing that, you start feeling stuck in this weird loop where you never really fully become the person you know you could have been. And the crazy part is, I never stopped loving this. I never stopped thinking about content creation. I never stopped loving gaming. I never stopped imagining what this could have become. The problem was never passion. The problem was consistency. The problem was discipline. The problem was me constantly waiting for the perfect moment to finally take myself seriously. And life started getting heavier as well. University, work, trying to build a future, being in leadership positions, trying to make everybody happy and proud, trying to survive mentally sometimes. And somewhere in all of that, I think I slowly started losing myself. This year, especially, has forced me to look at myself in ways I kept on avoiding. There were so many nights where I'd sit at my setup right after work or university and think about making videos. Honestly, I just wouldn't. Not because I didn't want to, but because mentally I was exhausted. And after doing that over and over again for years, you start feeling this weird guilt because deep down you know you're capable of more. You start seeing other creators grow, and honestly, it's not even jealousy, it's the disappointment in yourself because you know you could have been building too. And that feeling stayed in the back of my mind for years, even while working, even while studying, and even while trying to handle normal life. This constant feeling that I was ignoring something important to me. I'd open the editing software, then I'd close it, record videos, but then I'd never upload them. I'd have ideas, then overthink them until they died. And eventually you just start convincing yourself that maybe you're just not meant for it. But the thing is, every time life has gotten heavy, I disappeared from people, from my goals, even from myself. But somehow, content creation was always the thing I came back to. And I think deep down, that means this was always a part of who I am. I still remember refreshing my channel as a kid, waiting for views and comments. I remember staying up late, editing terrible videos, and thinking they were masterpieces. And honestly, I miss that version of myself. Not because life was easier, but because I created without fear. And recently, I started realizing something. Life keeps moving, whether you commit to your goals or not. Years are gonna pass anyway. And I started thinking about how long I've been saying, one day I'll take content seriously. One day becomes months. Months become years. And suddenly you realize you've delayed something you genuinely care about for a huge part of your life. And honestly, I don't want to keep doing that anymore. And I want to make something clear, like really clear. Gaming is still the core for this channel. I'm not turning into some fake motivational creator pretending life is perfect. That's not me. I still love chaotic games, funny moments, getting angry with friends, the late night gaming sessions, the random dumb moments that somehow become memories. That's still what absenceomg is going to be. But I also want this channel to feel more real now. I want people to see the process, not just the highlights. The rebuilding, the failures, the growth, the chaos, the ambition, everything. And honestly, the older I get, the more I realize I don't want to spend my entire life building things for everybody else while ignoring the one thing I've always wanted to build for myself. I want something real, something I can look back on years from now and say, I actually committed to something. And one day, when I have kids, I want them to be able to look back at this channel and see the moment I stopped drifting through life and actually started building something. Not because I became famous, not because of views, but because I finally followed through. So, no, this isn't some dramatic I'm back video. I'm not promising daily uploads. I'm not going to pretend everything is magically fixed overnight. But what I'm saying is this: I'm done disappearing. I'm done having to constantly restart mentally. I'm done treating this like a temporary phase. This is part of who I am. It always has been. And if you've been here since the older days, seriously, thank you. Even if there's only a few of you left, you mattered more than you probably realize. So, yeah, gaming content is still coming. The chaos is still going to come. Streams are still coming. But this time, I truly want to build something real around it. I've been lost for years, but I'm finally done walking away from this.